one of the greatest Buddhist monoliths in the world is found in Indonesia. The Borobudur Temple compound was built between 8th and 9th centuries BC when the Sailendra Dynasty was in power. This was the name given to a distinguished Indianised dynasty that transpired in the 8th century and was an advocate for Mahayana Buddhism. The magnificent design of the shrine followed the Buddhist religious architecture, which reflects the indigenous traditions of Indonesian tradition and nirvana, that is a concept in Indian religion depicting the ultimate state of release. The temple is located in Kedi Valley in central Java, which is the southern part of the island. The main shrine is a 3-tier stupa that surrounds a hill which remains the central point of the complex. The Borobudur Temple comprises 3 monuments, namely the primary Borobudur Stupa and 2 smaller shrines that are situated parallel to the Borobudur. One of the places of worship is the Mendut Temple that has an illustration of Buddha represented by an impressive statue accompanied by enlightened beings and a Pavon temple. The second shrine does not unveil the deity. However, all 3 structures portray the different phases of attainment of nirvana. A splendid and grand temple that majestically sits upon a hill, Borobudur overlooks sweeping sceneries and lush green fields. The sanctuary is spread across an area of 2,500 square meters, and the marvelous design was originally adorned with 504 Buddha statues and 2,672 relief panels. The brickwork and construction of this sanctum are unrevealed and have been created without cement and plaster. The layout resembles an enormous set of building blocks being held together minus the glue. The monument was neglected for nearly 10 centuries. However, the anatomy endured the harsh treatment. In 1814, Sir Thomas Stanford Raffles rediscovered this incredible marvel, and in the 1970s, the Indonesian government, with the assistance of UNESCO, carefully and intricately constructed Borobudur to its original glory. In 1991, UNESCO named Borobudur a World Heritage Site. The repair of the wear and tear took 8 years, making this remarkable shrine one of the most valuable treasures in Indonesia. The temple is enriched with stone engravings, and the collection of Buddhist reliefs is unequaled in its aesthetic caliber. Borobudur stands majestic against an amazing backdrop of the all-encompassing Menoreh mountain range. The temple compound is situated 1 hour away from Yogyakarta. You can reach your destination by renting a vehicle or joining a tour group. It's a wonderful journey that sweeps past tall trees and the fresh breezy air. Travelers can explore the site on foot. As you step into the magnificent shrine with its sophisticated detailed carvings, take a moment to understand the importance and history surrounding this monument. You can use the services of a guide to delve deep into the beginnings of the construction and learn about the Sailendra Dynasty. The rock etchings describe myths and legends that have immense philosophical meaning. You can also choose to traverse in a horse-drawn carriage and experience the splendor of a bygone era. There is evidence to believe the name Borobudur was derived from Sanskrit, which means a Buddhist cloister on a hill. Building the shrine was considered an unrelenting and difficult job that took 75 years. The construction was done using 2 million stone blocks and 60,000 cubic meters. After completion, the site was deserted as the power of Buddhism and the Hindu kingdom started to decline and the era of Islam began to dominate. Javanese converted to the new religion, and the sanctuary lay hidden covered amid the thick forest and volcanic ash. The reason the temple was neglected remains a mystery. However, ancient Javanese chronicles dating back to the 18th century imply that beliefs in folklore shifted from superstition to bad luck. The journey to Borobudur is incomplete without feasting your eyes on the breathtaking sunrise. Watching the sunrise at a compound is but a magical experience. It's an emotional spectacle and a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Wake up around 5:30 am and witness a pretty dark sky that slowly turns into a purple, bluish and orange. Carry your camera to snap the phenomenal beauty that surrounds Borobudur. The sun will emerge from behind the Merapi volcano, so you may not glimpse anything in the beginning. However, as the sun begins to soar, specks of vibrant colors shoots across the sky and lighten up the region. When visiting the temple, begin at the base and follow the direction of the three planes of Buddhism quantum. Kamadhatu refers to the world of desire. The world of forms is derived from the word Rupadhatu, and Arupadhatu means the world of formlessness. The traveler will begin at the bottom and ascend once they have construed each relief. The relief provide an explanation of Lord Buddha's teaching. Once you have uncovered the message, you can progress to the next relief. In theory, when you reach the topmost relief, you can enter enlightenment. The temple compound opens at 6 a.m. and closes by 5 p.m. Children and adults will be charged a nominal entrance fee. Visitors can purchase combined tickets to see the Borobudur and Prambanan temples. The sunrise tour ticket is also available for visitors. This is a religious complex, therefore, visitors are advised to dress respectfully. Borobudur remains one of the most imposing and grand historical locations in Indonesia. Moreover, it's one of the most unique and frequently visited places in the country. Before you traipse around Bali, make a stop at Borobudur and witness the breathtaking beauty, finely sculptured statues, awe-inspiring architecture, and glorious daybreak. It's a timeless experience and one for the memory book.